Kaiden Guhle, I mean, I don't know what to say, which hasn't been said already. I thought he was the best defenseman on the ice in the first game versus the Toronto Maple Leafs, and there was a lot of talent on that ice. And then yesterday, I thought he was the best defenseman in the game again. I thought he was the best player in the game last night. And you tweeted out something to the effect that Crosby was on the ice for 1850, and Kaiden Guhle was on the ice for 15 and a half minutes of that 1850. Guhle, who played almost 24 minutes last night, who picked up 2 assists on the first 2 goals, who was on the power play in overtime, who broke up a 3-on-1 in overtime. I mean, with an active stick, he was able to strip the puck from Crosby as if he was like a 10-year veteran in this league. He's 20 years old. He's got no complex whatsoever. And last year, I saw a 20-year-old defenseman win the Calder Trophy. His name is Moritz Seider of the Detroit Red Wings, who the more I see Guhle, I kind of see Seider. I see look, I'm not gonna get carried away, and you know, I'm not gonna say he's Pronger. I'm not
Tony,
gonna
people
say
love when you get carried away.
I'm not gonna say he's Pronger. I'm not gonna say he's Hedman. I want to preface what I say because, you know, if you give a comparable, people are going to say, that Marinaro, he said that Kaiden Guhle is the next Victor Hedman. I'm not going to say they're them. They're Hall of Famers. They're all-stars. But he reminds me of them a little bit. I don't know if he's going to put up 50 points the way Moritz Seider did a year ago. I doubt it. I don't think he can put up those numbers. But he's a presence. He's imposing. He's intimidating. He's confident. He's mature beyond his years. I'm crazy about this player. I don't know how you can't be, right?
Yeah, listen, you know, him, Seider. I don't know if it's the demented part of my brain, but I have issues comparing right-handed defensemen with left-handed defensemen.
Oh, I see. I got that. I get that.
Like Yzerman and Sakic were always considered mirror images and this and that, and I could never compare them as players just because I just find righties play so differently from lefties, but that's just me and my own.
Sakic a lefty and Yzerman a righty.
I have one for you though. I think I have one. It just kind of came to my mind as I was listening to you talk. Who in your opinion is the best defenseman that Trevor Timmins ever drafted?
Ryan McDonough?
Yep. That's the guy that I think Kaiden Guhle reminds me of. Steady, simple, smart, crisp passing, can chip in offensively, though won't be known as an offensive defenseman, takes care of his own end, plays with pride, plays with composure, plays with poise. Both lefties, both around the same size, and Guhle will fill out a little bit more.
Yeah.
Both physical. Both will be big game players. Both have leadership qualities.
It's a good one, Eric. Eric, it's a good one. And if I can add.
That was really what came to mind when you were talking to us now.
I think the best players that Timmins drafted were defensemen. Ryan McDonough, PK Subban, Kaiden Guhle, Jordan Harris, Mikhail Sergachev, Mark Streit. There's others. You know, if you can remember some now while I'm forgetting some. But after hearing those names, I think he had the most success he had was with defensemen. I'm Marinaro, and that clip you just watched is from our most recent episode of the Sick Podcast. Once again, follow us on YouTube, Twitter, and Facebook. Subscribe to our YouTube channel. It's absolutely free, and you'll be notified when we go live. I'm Marinaro. Tell your friends about it. This podcast, like me, is pretty sick.